sweet potato cheesecake, dark chocolate ganache cheesecake, and just yummy soups and things that like your grandma used to make, but it's better for you.
And I love the idea behind it. Because your dad, you and your dad grow baking together. That's a beautiful thing because people usually think, oh, how is it? No, baby. It's about diversity, and that's what you're doing here. And not only with the idea behind it and how it started up, but also your food and what you're selling. It's vegan, so that's beautiful. And the fact that you supported statistics in Korea too. I actually studied culinary arts in high school, and senior, and we were learning about that too, about diabetes and how food corporations and industries are loading with tons and tons of GMOs and just stuff that shouldn't be in our bodies. And we watched this documentary and they said that it's not correct. Right, it's not. Right. And so when you said that, I was like, whoa! So speak more about your opinion about food industries and how they're loading all this and giving it out to society in general, like nothing for cheap, lower prices too. It's easy for people to just go to the store and be like, I can go to the produce aisle and I can get some fruits, vegetables, and a nice soup, for dinner. But I can also go to the fast food and only pay like $5 for a meal and it'll be done like this. So
yeah, I will speak on that. The fact that we only have so many grocery stores in a community this large, that's called a food desert, where it makes it hard to get certain vegetables and organic vegetables. It's a lot easier to, with a McDonald's on every corner, to go get food that doesn't feed our mind, our body, our spirit, but is actually killing us slowly. Yeah, so it's a market for it. It's a market for it, and it's time that we start educating Black and brown people so that we don't consume it. They can't stay in business if we don't consume it. So if we're conscious consumers, then we'll can pass on generational health to our youth, and that's what this is about.
Exactly, and that's extremely sustainable because during COVID in general, it's a lot that has to do with weaker immune system, and these fast food industries being on every single corner doesn't make it easier for either generation, whether it's younger or older.
No.
So exactly, I hear what you're saying, and for people to become vegan or just get vegan treats or eat produce overall or like a home cooked meal is preferably extremely better. Yes. And how do you feel about that?
It is, and then it's so funny because when I start saying things to us about plant-based food, we kind of like, it's mental.
Yes.
It's more mental than anything. Because when we think plant-based, we think, oh, I have to eat salads all the day. I mean, every day. But that's not the case. You can have raw food tacos. You can have raw food lasagna. You can have vegan lasagna. You can have some of the stuff that you grew up with. I mean, you already have the skills. It's just a mind blockage.
Yeah.
You already have the skills to be able to do what you need to do in the kitchen with vegetables. The same things you do with meat. Just take the meat off and use zucchini instead, So you already have the skills to be able to do it. We just got to get past the mind blockage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And becoming a vegan and eating only plant-based food is definitely an intense mindset for many because we're raised from youth drinking milk. Exactly. And in my opinion, I feel milk, it's for baby cows, it's for calves. Why are you giving it to a totally different species? And then they load it with a bunch of sugars and for people to say that that's where you get your calcium from, I would like to defer because you can eat a whole bowl of greens and get a perfect amount of calcium.
Exactly. And whatever you feed your body will crave, And that's period. That's mental, that's physical, that's whatever. Whatever you constantly feed your body, that's what your body will start to crave. Like, I crave bitter greens. I really like it. And like dehydrated greens, like that's better than cake to me. Like because I'm feeding my body constantly. And that's what it wants. That's what it desires.
That's what your body became used to. Like you said, it's about that mental.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Of course. And veganism, any advice to people who want to switch up their diets to plant-based because that is, like I said, a difficult mental mindset, and you said it as well. So any advice to people who aren't used to that yet?
Yeah, you don't have to do it cold turkey. You don't have to just stop everything. Just little by little, start adding plant-based into your diet. I do something called veganize it, and it's one issues, and I was like, let's see if I can heal myself. So I started not eating certain things, and then as I started doing that, then I stopped eating other things, and it kind of just kept going and going until where I am in my journey right now. So it's small steps.
You're very progressive with that diet. Other people may not stick to that for that long, but hopefully what you're doing, and hopefully this alone can save those who want that knowledge and who want to continue with veganism. Like me myself, I have like hormones everywhere, you know, like I'm still gonna be growing into a woman, you know. So like eating fast food and snacks and all that, I notice it in my skin, I notice it in my attitude, I notice it in my sleep deprivation, and I've been wanting to switch up to plant-based. So speaking with you right now, I'm very grateful and appreciative for your words of wisdom, because that is something that I wanted to try. But that lifestyle and that mindset is going to be an obstacle, but we are all human and we all can overcome obstacles.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
And don't beat yourself up. If you have that day where you ate something else, okay, that was that moment, keep going.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Yeah.
And we're all only human, everybody.
Yeah, we're all only human. Yeah.
And any last words of wisdom to the youth in general that's going to be thrown out into the world, just as a vendor, as a human, anything you'd like to share with the youth?
Well, I'll just leave it with what I always say when I end my posts. Every day and always season everything we do with love.
Wow, beautiful, everybody. Her vibes and everything about her. But hopefully you can be here. Hopefully you can feel it in the screen.
Yes, my food tastes like love. Come taste it.
Yes, and can you share your active socials so people can find you?
Yes, My Daddy's Recipes on Facebook and Instagram. I post more on Instagram. Or you can go to www.mydaddysrecipes by Chef Kia, and that's KIA.com.
Woo!
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Be kind, support each other, and keep hustling.
Oh, I gave you a 50% discount. And then I go, thank you. And then I find out that was the original price.